Hello guys, and welcome back to where it all began, Daytona International Speedway. We are getting so close to the chase for the championship here. Oh my god, we are just races away. Very few, in fact. Let's get on down to your starting lineup. On the pole, we have Dylan Thoreau. Next to him, Cole Deaver. Third, Clint Spillman. Fourth, Dylan Pote. Fifth is Audis Baranowski. Sixth, Adam Garcia. Seventh is Quentin Moore. Eighth, Amanda Evans. Ninth is Benjamin Miles. Top 10, Kyle Matthews. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th on back. And Scott Roush, he is confirmed. He will not be back next season. No word yet on the Finguy Pastrami team on what will happen with their second entry and rest of the starting lineup from here on out. Which also the other news, Seth Cole, he's going to Bishop Family Racing next season, which was the big shock out of nowhere. So he's, for the first time ever in his career, will not be in a Chevrolet. He will be in a BMW. I am intrigued to see how that will go. Alex Ferranti and Alex Drayton both have confirmed they will also not be back next season. So their careers, this is it for them. And also an extension going on for Jack Halleck as well. There is Alex Drayton on the final row. Connor Meyer, Ramian Fisher. So coming into this race here, the points, Quentin Moore having a 15-point lead over Scott Roush, who got his second win of the year. Phil Parker, third in the points. Benjamin Miles, Alex Ferranti completing the top five. And tied with Ferranti right now, Brian James, James Ellison, Amanda Evans, Nikki Martinez, and Seth Cole. Seth Cole, Nikki Martinez just barely getting into the top 10 points. Sky Commons, a total of 3 back from 10th place. He is the driver currently with wildcard slot number 1. Zach Flickinger, currently wildcard holder number 2 with his 1 win and being 12th in the points. So eyes will be on them two during the whole race as there's the command to fire the engines. 32 laps of action for tonight's race. And a problem for Jessica Shelton in the 0-2. Did not get going. Oh, and that is a blow for the 0-2 team. Which that was the last thing that she needed to see right there. Yikes. So Samet Oskin, who got the win a couple of races ago, actually last week, rather. So, we'll see how will happen for car 63. Got his first career win in the NRSL and finally got it done, too. Pace car coming out pit road. Jessica Shelton hopefully getting to get her car fixed up and ready in the nick of time. But in the meantime, though, green flag is out and we're underway here for the Pepsi 400. They better get whatever's fixed on Shelton quick there, because the way how these cars race, you get put a lap down, there's no chance you going out there for that win immediately there. But her stall is a little past the start-finish line, as you see. And yeah, she's in trouble. Whatever they got to get fixed there, it does not look good. In the meantime, though, Dylan Thoreau, Clint Spillman, there's Quentin Moore, your points leader. Yep, Shelton's going to be 1 lap down already, no doubt about it. Spillman. Oh, it's the wrecking off turn 4. Joshua Osborne. Spillman's going to lead the first lap, and they're wrecking on lap 1. Hanging to lap 2. Phil Parker went around in the 29, and Seth Cole squeezing James Ellison, who's going to cause Ellison to flip over in the 0-3. Oh my god. Phil Parker's second in the points involved. Lap 2. And they caused an accident. These guys are still racing back. Turner gonna lead at the line. His car's 78. And Bishop Family Racing announced that him and Diego Yepes, they're going to be switching numbers there, or at least changing numbers, rather. Turner's going to go to the 71, and Yepes moving over to the 77. But wow. Wow, oh wow. I did not expect the wreck to happen that early in that type of way. But it did happen. Shelton back out on the course. Currently 1 lap down as of this moment, but I think if she crosses the line now, she'll be 2 laps down. And they're still wrecking. Oh, because Qualls was trying to get up there in the pack, and, well, I don't know really what else to say on that one. Brian James, Levi McIntyre, getting some damage there. Alex Drayton. Sky Commons he's seen in the 17. There's Ellison, which I have no idea what happened with Seth Cole and Ellison to allow that there, but it did, and that caused a big accident to take place. Damage there to Osborne. He was the car that got sent around at first, but kept together. But man, a lot of people not going to be happy with that 27 with a move like that. That's grounds right there. About 22 cars made it through the main portion of the accident. And then a few more cars behind still managed to get through up to where Nicky Martinez is. And then a bunch of other drivers from the back of the field where they're at right now are coming down pit road. JT Bryant. There's Shelton, who's lapped down currently right now. Brett Pritchard. He made it by. Dunham, James, Drayton, McIntyre, Commons, Parker, Seth Cole, Alex Ferranti, James Ellison. I can't even describe what Ellison there because, again, it happened so quickly, and I just was not ready for that. And Ellison, he's going to be out of the race. Look at all that damage you've seen on that 0-3 card. Man, I guarantee you, there's going to be a lot of questions what Seth and Ellison did because I can't even tell who caused that. I think Ellison just did not give Seth a room or something. I'm not too sure. Damage repaired on a good chunk of those cars. Alex Ferranti going to call it quits. He was the one that plowed the 0-3, and Ellison calling it quits as well. Wow. And real quick with Shelton, 2 laps down. Yep, just as I thought. Caution's out for the first time tonight here at Daytona. What the heck even happened? Let's go take a look at ourselves. Our first yellow flag, Jesse Turner out in front. Well, this is going to start with Adam Garcia, the rookie, and Cole Deaver in the 3. And Garcia just kind of pushed up onto the 3 of Deaver. Oh, and Osborne also had went up too, and Osborne took like a half slide, and then he still had the slide. And I mean, look how far down he is here on the apron. You can see he's way past below that white line where the commitment area is to get down pit road. And you see he just comes back up on the course. And the first car he gets into is Brian James in the 94, which then goes into Allison Rain, and then got a slew of other drivers. I don't know how Rain kept her car together, to be fully honest. There's Ellison, there's James, Sky Commons. Gonna go the helicopter right here. Seth Cole, JT Bryant getting the piece right there. Oh my goodness gracious. How did James Qualls get through that one? He slithered his way through. Same with Connor Meyer. Wow, you could not fit a sheet of paper between the 70 car and that wreck. Drayton getting involved in the 14 right there, as you see. And then cars are trying to avoid left and right. There's Phil Parker. We're going to take a look at him actually right now and see how the 29 got involved, because I did not see what happened. Oh, yeah, he tried to avoid Brian James. You can see there's comments right there. That caused Seth Cole to go around. Yeah, right there, getting involved. That's second in the points right there. Oh, Trent Dunham was the one that really got into him there. And Nicky Martinez could not fit through the gap. Now, I'm curious to see what happened between the 0-3 and 0-7. Remember, those two are teammates. Oh, Seth is squeezing him in the wall. You can see it right there clearly. Yeah, Seth clearly squeezed the Stouffer Chevrolet, and I don't know why he kept it there like that. That was kind of pointless. I don't know if the tire went down the 0-7. I'm not too sure. Because clearly you can see he's turning right on the car on the 0-3. And that's going up into the banking of 1. And Ferranti, you can see in the 84, it looked like he made it through the whole accident, and then another incident just happens to go right in front of him there. And right there, JT Bryant barely caught by that accident. And then Seth Cole, you see, get a little bit of right side damage from that part too. And Ellison, I guarantee you, he's going to have some choice words to say to the 07. This isn't the first time Seth has caused some, we'll go with interesting choices of decisions there. And yeah, not good to say the least. Caution's out for the first time tonight here at Daytona. We're going to take you back to the green. Jesse Turner, he led at the line. Let's take you back and see what happens. Pace cars give us a 1 lap to go. Out of the race, they include James Ellison and Alex Ferranti. They're only 2 out of the race. Shelton Curley 2 laps down. So once Shelton crosses the line here, she should be now 40th place. Seth Cole and others have paired their cars. They're back out on the course. Jesse Turner out in front. Second, Cole Deaver. Third, Benjamin Miles. Fourth, Adam Garcia. Fifth, Audrey Baranowski. Sixth, Cody Lamas. Hometown hero, might I add. 7th, Dylan Throw. 8th, Scott Roush. 9th, Quentin Moore. Completing the top 10, Dylan Potey. 11th through 20th, Aaron Douglas, Clint Spillman, Kyle Matthews, Amanda Evans, Allison Rain, RJ Bishop, Zachary Fitzwater, Diego Yepes, Benjamin Thomas, and Keith Batson. That completes your top 20. Batson, by the way, your Daytona 500 winner. Eyes will definitely be on that 39 car. Pace car down pit road. Here we go. We're going to turn him loose yet again. Green flag. We're back underway here at Daytona. Now, they did change a thing that happened up in the schedule. So Talladega will be a chase race for the first time ever. And they had swapped that race with one other track that's going to be here in the regular season. So they pushed up a slot for a lot of the races. And that track that's going to take over that random, where Talladega was at one point, is Bristol Dirt. So that will be intriguing to say the least. In the meantime, Turner out in front. And yeah, Talladega was supposed to be after Charlotte, but Charlotte randomly got ran. In the meantime, now 3 wide between Turner, Baranowskis, and Scott Roush. And remember, one of those drivers that need to be kept an eye on was Sky Comets in the 17. Now, Seth Cole, remember, he got involved in that accident, and that really is going to help Sky Comets. But remember, he's got a good chunk of drivers behind that car in the standings that could also leapfrog their way ahead of that 17 car, just so that way he doesn't get into that top 10 of points. But those drivers in that wildcard battle, they need that 17 up there. Scott Roush, they're not worried about him. The one other driver that I cannot think of who's third in the points right now, who's also there, they're not worried about him either. But the 17, yeah, they're worried about him. They need him to get up there in that top 10 in the points badly. There you see James Qualls, who barely got by that whole accident there. He got stuck behind some drivers a little bit earlier, but you can see he's up to speed, though. All these drivers you see here, there's Commons in that 17. See him and Seth Cole in the rear of that field there, and they're going to have to rely on some insurance with some drivers getting involved to really help him out there in Commons. This is the last thing he needs, but he's got 3 wins, so I don't think he's too worried right now. But at the same time, you know, a lot of things there. A lot of things. In the meantime, Fitzwater leading in that Exalta Chevrolet. A lot of questions going on with him and Evans Gardner in the Cup Series. He could be rumored going down to Xfinity. Who knows what'll happen. This is a former champion, might I add, that's getting hit with that treatment. Trouble in the rear! Audrey Baranowskis in the 46 around! And they're racing stupid out there. But Aaron Douglas in the 36. He's going to lead coming to the line. Finn Guy going to get second over the 5. Alex Drayton involved in the 14. Benjamin Miles. That was the other driver I was trying to think of who had 2 wins this season. And Sky Comets again involved in this may end his race. And that's a driver that's the last thing the wildcard people need to see. Brian James involved heavy as well. I think he went up and over. You see a lot of roof damage on that 94, as well as right side and rear. And Dylan Poteet ran into the back of JT Bryant there, who's also has some front end damage. Deaver wisely going to the inside line just so he doesn't get plowed by Baranowskis or Miles. Oh boy, though. Now all those drivers who got held up earlier, like Qualls and company, like also Trent Dunham and Cody Lamas, they should now be full clear ahead from all that debacle unless more issues happen with lap traffic. But Aaron Douglas out in front. Let's go take a look at ourselves our second caution here at Daytona. All right, we're taking a look to see what happened there. Contact's going to start with Dylan Thoreau and Audrey Baranowskis. A little bit of Benjamin Miles in the 62. Turner got a little piece as well, but kept his car together, and then that's what's going to cause that initially there. Jessica Shelton nowhere to go for that 0-2. Just got a very small piece of that 46 there, so I don't know if that's going to affect her car there. I hope not, but we'll see there. James Qualls 2 for 2 on avoiding accidents. This time that was rather close there. Poteet was getting held up on that wreck right there. Brian James going full speed right into the 31, and JT Bryant had nowhere to go, and I thought he flipped, but I guess that was not the case, but that damage was taking a hard lick enough where the 94 gets involved. Oh, actually Alex Drayton did, though, and Sky Commons was the one who got him. Oh, man, that is a tough blow right there for both Alex Drayton and Sky Commons. Those are two drivers that did not need a bad run today, and unfortunately, that is a result right there. Of course, with Drayton, how he's going to be retiring at the end of the year, and Sky Commons, well, that wildcard battle situation there. Oh, wow, Deaver barely got through that part. Wow. So caution's out once again. Your leader, Aaron Douglas. Let's take it back to the green. Douglas looking for his second win of the year. Pace cars give us a 1 lap to go, and James Qualls is blown up with an engine issue. Oh, man. James Qualls, who was avoiding the accidents today, and that's a huge kick in the you-know-where for the champion. Oh, man, this does not look good for him. Sky Commons, Brian James also out of the race as well. Shelton 2 laps down, and we'll jump up to 37th after Qualls retiring there. Oh, my God, James Qualls, I can't believe it. Aaron Douglas out in front. Finn Guy second. Third, Zachary Fitzwater fourth. Zach Flickinger fifth. Jack Halleck sixth. Ramian Fisher seventh. Benjamin Thomas eighth. Ace Wild ninth. Allison Rain completing the top 10. Your 500 winner, Keith Batson. So pace cars making a dive down pit road. Aaron Douglas turn the belts loose once again. Hopefully these guys can calm down and not race absolutely stupid out there. But green flag back underway here at Daytona. Fitzwater went to that inside line, knowing it's going to be the preferred line, but Shelton, even though she's a lap down car, she's up to speed, but Fitzwater not wasting any time. 3 wide with the 92. That 92 got caught in a bait situation right there, going on that high line, and he's going to lose some momentum, especially off 1 and 2. Yeah, Fitzwater's got Ramian Fisher helping him out there, but he's so far back. Fitzwater just throws the block in the nick of time. And now you see they're working on Shelton in the 0-2. Now the car is up to speed, hitting the gears. So you can see there's been a little bit of misfiring issues on that Hershey's Cookies and Cream Chevrolet. And here comes Fitzwater looking for the lead. Here comes the 5. Not at the line. Douglas barely led at the line over the 5 of Fitzwater with 92 of Finguy helping out Fitzy there. And JT Bryant, Alex Drayton off the pace. There's some of the other guys who were slow basically throughout this race. So what happens with Seth Cole now? With him getting involved in that wreck in the first caution and some other drivers around the gap behind him getting involved and wrecked out of the race. We shall see. And 2 of the 3 Tweenix drivers, Dylan Poteet, Trent Dunham, in the rear of the field. Alex Drayton out of the race, so a rough night for Tweenix. Phil Parker second in the points. He's hanging on for dear life in this pack. And it looks like he'll still be able to contend as we're past halfway. Fitzwater leading that lap just now. I think he led the lap earlier too. But there's still plenty of race to go. Look at Spillman. He is not wasting any time at all. Remember that battle where we've been saying throughout the last couple of years there, that battle between Spillman and Lamas for all-time wins. Can it finally be broken this year, let alone tonight? I mean, to be fair, I don't think anyone would really matter to see who would take it between the two. And remember, they're both teammates. But if one of the two can get it done this season, and ironic enough someone else ties with them there, I'd be shocked out of my mind. But Spillman now gets kicked up to the high line. He did say, though, he is going to be back next season, so that is great to see there. But hopefully Spillman can continue that battle of going for all-time wins there. Someone's going to be bound to break in this point in time. Tell you what, Osborne, I'm surprised how he's hanging on into that pack. Benjamin Miles has flat out lost it. All these guys are just barely hanging on for dear life in this main pack altogether. I don't know how they're hanging on, but they are. Meanwhile, they are 3 abreast all throughout this pack. Turner back into second. He led on that first restart earlier. And now in the second restart, he's stuck behind that 5 car. Just wondering when he's going to make that move. Turner all over that back bumper, that Exalted Chevrolet. Wow, almost 4 wide right there. Right where Cody Lamas is at in that 48. Repping that Florida Panthers car in that Chevrolet. Anytime they do the Florida race weekends there, whenever it's not Homestead, he's running this car right here. And whenever they're running at Homestead, he's running the other colors there that is used for the Florida Panthers. So, little nod right there to say the least. Oh man, Shelton got a little wobbled up right there. And that middle line had to check up big on that 0-2. As a couple laps into that thing will be 10 to go. And tell you what, these guys have been racing chaotic the first half. Now they're starting to calm down while still being 3 wide. So they're at least knowing, okay, we can't really do this, but we can do this, though. That is perfectly fine. And we'll see what happens, though. In the meantime, here comes Diego Yepes. Here comes Keith Batson. Here comes Nicky Martinez. Some of these guys we haven't even talked about all race long. And Batson, remember, he's trying to sweep Daytona. Batson in the Motorcraft Ford. Trying to go 2 for 2. Great American Speedway here. Tell you what, Fitzwater, ever since that restart there, he has led every lap so far, and he has not looked back. In the meantime, Batson, now he's going to look for the lead on the 5. He said, you had your fun. You can lead 1 more lap. So he will get an extra 5 bonus points for leading the most laps. Now Batson to the point goes to Motorcraft Ford. But not for long. Here comes Flickinger in the 9. He caught that 39 car sleeping. And where has Ramey Fisher been all day? Very silent. Now he's up in the front. Here comes Meyer, Cole Teever, Ace Wild, Brett Pritchard. Getting a little dicey up in the middle of the main pack here, right behind RJ Bishop. And I don't know how, but the guys who've been really barely been tailing the whole pack here, they are in this pack somehow, some way, with the exception of Joshua Osborne. I don't know how they're in there, but they are. And they're making every bit of it count. As now we are at 10 laps to go. I guarantee if we go caution-free, these drivers, they got a lot in their mind. They're trying to figure out how they're going to get up there to the front. JT Bryant, Alex Drayton, they are just for completing the front straightaway turn here. And now they're entering turn 1 now. These guys are crossing turn 3 heading into 4, so there's going to be some time, but they will eventually approach them if we go caution-free. Caution comes out within lap 28. Race will end under yellow. I believe 27 will bring out a one-lap shootout. So I guarantee you throughout the intercoms there, they will say when they hit the line on lap 27, it'll be the point of no return. And for Jessica Sheldon, she could play spoiler for at least one or two drivers that are here in this main pack. I believe for Seth Cole in the 07, who's somehow barely in there. And where's Kyle Matthews in the 50? Here you kind of see him in that mid-pack there. In between them is Jack Halleck and Seth Cole, ironic enough there. So she could play spoiler for one or two of those drivers somehow, some way. Charles Sanford, the team captain, they're watching very carefully. As Flickinger continues to lead, here comes the points leader, Quentin Moore. Which, crazy enough, it is amazing that he has still yet to win this season, but he's been so consistent. It's been absolutely unreal to watch. Now here comes Aaron Douglas. Here comes Clint Spillman in the 24. Back again, going to the point. Thomas was going to join his teammate there, but got kicked up to the high line. And now here comes the pole sitter, Dylan Thoreau. Laps are ticking down ever so slightly. This is the last set of green flag run that's out there. And then if the caution comes out, once they hit the line, this time by, it's the point of no return. Caution comes out. The race is going to end under yellow. Allison Rain's got Zachary Fitzwater to her advantage. Same can be said for Cole Deaver. Amanda Evans nowhere in this main battle. Baranowskis is losing that pack ever so slightly. Seth Cole, Sam Oskin, Jack Halleck, Trent Dunham. There's Deaver. There's Amanda Evans. Just trying to do what they can. Baranowskis definitely is going to lose that pack. There it is. Point of no return now in effect here at Daytona. Bishop now going for the lead. These two are entering turn 2 now, or exiting turn 2 rather. These guys enter turn 1. They are going to approach it, but I have no idea what lap it'll be though, because you can see how in the same shot, both the lap cars and the lead lap cars, they are shown together and real quick on the speed. These guys are about hitting 200 miles an hour. 199 to be exact. These guys going 184, 185, and then 187 for Benjamin Miles. So, boy, oh boy. See, they're not really getting them off the corners. They're getting them on the straightaways where they're really getting the speed. Douglas led earlier. Now RJ Bishop leads at the line. And Bishop having Diego Yepes in the 59. Nicky Martinez. I guarantee you, man, they are hoping that they keep this race clean and green throughout the rest of the way. Here comes Martinez. Oh, some aggression going up in front of the field. 3x3. Batson going to make it 4 wide for the lead. Here comes the 39. 4 wide for the lead. Goes Keith Batson, the Motorcraft 4. Contact. Beating and banging. Goes Batson and Martinez. Hang on, drivers. Oh, my word. Did they keep it somehow together? I don't know how. But, oh, man, that looked like that was going to end the race right there. Batson leading at the line. And I don't blame whoever was on that extreme high line. I think that was Yepes. Both Yepes and Bishop had to communicate one another and tell them, we can't cause a wreck right now. We have to back off. Fisher just couldn't get to the inside line. Here comes Matthews in the 50. Here comes Scott Roush looking for win number 3 of the year. Matthews now looking for second. Now we're amplifying here. They know. They know, man. I think is Drain coming down pit road. Drain's coming down pit road. Oh, I hope fuel strategy is not going to be an issue. Cars are moving up. Cars are coming down. Phil Parker's coming down. Green flag pit stops coming to 3 to go. Ones came down. Phil Parker, Amanda Evans, Allison Rain, Levi McIntyre, Joshua Osborne. They are all down. Oh my God, I can't believe we are dealing with green flag pit stops on fuel strategy here. I can't believe it. Oh my god, this is not happening. Matthews now looking to the inside on Keith Batson. Batson, the 500 winner, trying to get a clean sweep of Daytona just like Kyle Keith did back in Season 5. Is anyone coming down pit road this time by? Oh, a good chunk of drivers. Ace Wild, JT Bryant, Ramian Fisher, Diego Yepes, Nicky Martinez. And a good slather of drivers are. 2 to go. Cody Lamas, Quentin Moore, your points leader. Jesse Turner down. Baranowskis went down as well. Bishop out in front. The top 5 literally all glued together. Oh, man. Bishop, who, ironic enough, has been trying to get this race win. Hands down. Here comes Matthews looking for the lead. Top 5 all right there. No one's coming down this time by. It's going to be down to the top 5. Matthews trying to hang on and win. Garcia looking for his first career win. Batson trying to sweep. 1 lap to go here at Daytona. They're approaching Osborne. 3 wide for second. That's good if you're Kyle Matthews, but you're approaching Joshua Osborne, the 27. And cars exiting pit road, too. This is going to be a bit of a cluster. Oh, Matthews trying to figure out where to go. He's split in the middle. Gonna make it work. Batson going down low in Osborne. Oh, he's going to turn the 27 and somehow hangs on. Matthews, though, I think is all clear, and he looks like he's going to get this win. Batson's not going to sweep Daytona, and off the final corner, Kyle Matthews in the Kings Island Chevrolet is going to win the Pepsi 400 here at Daytona. What a race and what a finish. Whoa. Joshua Osborne, second time he's gotten turned by someone. And this time, oh man, that almost took out the entire top 5 with the exception of Kyle Matthews. Caution did come out though. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I think for drivers coming out pit road. Not sure why the lights are on, but regardless though, Kyle Matthews, a victorious winner today here at Daytona. Hung on gas and gets a big win. His first win under the 50 car and his first actual points-paying win in quite some time is Kyle Matthews. Wow. His last official win, ironic enough, came at this track during the Bud Shootout, the first ever time. And his first points-paying win, I think if memory serves me correctly, was over at Champs-Élysées. So here's a look at your top 10. I'm going to quickly roll through that, and we'll go through our finisher results. Matthews with the win. Garcia finished second. Batson almost had it, but man, Osborne really played spoiler in that one. He'll get third. RJ Bishop fourth. Scott Roush getting fifth. Benjamin Thomas getting sixth. Jack Halleck seventh. Dylan Thoreau, your pole sitter, eighth. Spillman ninth. Winning top 10. Zachary Fitzwater. So we're going to have to wait on that battle for all-time wins leader there. Fitzwater getting a much-needed finish right there. 18 drivers managed to hang on gas, and those drivers really got lucky after all. Some of those guys who got involved in that first main accident, they were in second. And cars that were lapped down were 29th on down. Cody Lamas barely hanging on that lead lap, and everyone else behind Shelton all out of the race. Qualls, comments, James, Ferranti, and Elsa. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment your thoughts, what you thought of this. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Hit that bell notification for any future uploads. And be sure to follow us on our Discord as well. Till then, goodbye everybody here from Daytona. We will see you guys later. Congrats to Kyle Matthews one last time in the victory. We will see you guys next week when we head on over to Homestead. Till then, goodbye everybody. Here come the points.